So, guys, Liema has come to let us know why she did not choose herself and why she decided to get stuck in that same situationship despite seeing the red flags. Welcome back to Spicy Updates with Lovely. How are you doing? I love you so much, sweethearts, for coming back to always watch and listen to what I have to say. You guys are the best. So, you guys, in my previous upload, I told you guys that that conversation was a very lengthy one, very long conversation they had in the kitchen. So, as the conversation kept going on, lots of things kept coming. So, and they were asking Liema, why did she decide to stay and not choose
But
herself?
no, you did not choose yourself. You didn't initiate anything with another person. Why? Because you're in this house.
In this house and I'm stuck.
Stuck.
That's all.
How are you stuck?
That's all.
So, guys, that was Mpumi. That was Mpumi asking her. It's not just Mpumi. It started with Young Papi. Like, okay, you saw the red flags, and why did you decide to stay? So Liema was like, there are red flags actually, but because it's this house, so she went ahead to relate to them her story of the relationship she's had in the past 3 years with three different guys. She always talks about. I think she's not really very lucky when it comes to relationship because it could be what led to her song that she sang. And at one time, I know she told Jareed how someone left her, once had someone who had proposed, left her, and all that. So they now kept asking her, like, wow, all these experiences, and you're 22. Mpumi and Jerry were like, and you're just 22. Jerry were like, the day he heard she's 22, like, he heard it in the kitchen, was like, wow, 22. So, I don't think Mpumi is even 22, 23 because they are just trying to let her you're 22. So like you're still quite young and you will have lots more of experience. So just be ready. So she just have to be ready. So Mpumi was telling her that at a time in her life she was like always moving on, but she said how long is she going to continue to move on? So that was when Jared came in. Jared and Papi, they were trying to like explain to them how it is with men. I remember I always tell you guys that men don't even feel what the women feel. Men women carry everything in their head and in their hearts everywhere. Men, that's not them. They just say one thing and it's not even deep to them. So Jared was like that men don't even fall in love like that. Like men don't fall in love deeply and they are like so no. And young Papi was like, no, that if there's a red flag and maybe a guy is trying to date you in the house and you could see red flags, so why can't you choose yourself? You guys saw when they were asking her, I just put some pumis on, why didn't you choose yourself? Why did you not choose? You would have chosen yourself. You didn't hook up with another person. You didn't initiate anything with another person. You decided to stay. So Liema is so funny. So Liema said is pink is that she can see red flag, but she will just turn them to pink. Like if there's nothing she can do, she'll just be seeing them as a pink flag. So Jared went ahead to tell her that well, let him tell her one thing. Like it now seems as if the relationship it wasn't really adding up. And like what Liema was saying wasn't adding up. And at the time, Liema said they are against her because what they are trying to explain to her, she's not really understanding it. And what she's trying to explain to them, they are trying to tell her it's not that way, but she was still trying to say her own. So later, Cherry told her that it's not that way. Before you talk of red flags, when you have somebody you're dating, maybe he's just telling her for the case of outside or whatever, you have a guy around you, you have to weigh the positive, weigh the negative side. Okay. I'm just trying to explain it in my own way. Like if the positive side outweighs the negative side, maybe you can just stay. Imagine a guy whom you know he cheats, but like you are happy, he provides you with everything you want, he takes care of you, takes care of your family, takes care of the kids, takes care of you, just whatever you want, he makes you happy, he respects you, but you know that this my man, they carry babes. That's you who just weigh the positive side and just tolerate all those his inadequacies and make do with it. But if maybe the positive side is outweighing the negative side. That's when you just take off. But there could be red flags. But how does this guy treat you? How does he still treat you? Maybe he was trying to justify himself. So Liema said, as they kept asking, Halid said no. It's because they're in the house. Papi said, in the house. Why can't you choose yourself? Because you're in the house, you can't choose yourself. So Liema said it would have been easier outside because outside you can block the person. I remember I said it in my previous upload that outside you can block the person, you can decide not to take their calls, you can ask them not to visit you, you can avoid them because you are outside. But this in the house, you kept seeing them, you keep so they kept on talking and trying to like teach her what she doesn't know. So when she mentioned that the red flash, you could tell them as pink. Oh my goodness, that was when they started laughing and laughing and laughing. And you guys get to see Papi on the floor. Maybe what Liema is trying to tell them, they are not really buying it, they are not understanding her. Like you don't have that willpower to move on because you say you are in this house, and maybe probably she doesn't want the situation where she will just move from one person to another. Let me just stick with this one with all his bullshit until I get out of the house. So Jerry told her, well, out of the house it may work or it may not work, but what he's trying to let her know is that at times you check, you weigh the red flags before you think of moving on. So Limana said, no, outside is really gonna be easy. So Papi now asked, so that means outside you're not going to like have anything to do with him? And she said she never said that, but what she's saying is that when she sees red flags, sometimes she turns them to pink flag because she still want to stay. But why it's so difficult for her to choose herself, despite all the red flags and all the things she's seen, with Jared in the house, um, is because it's the house. It's because it's this house. They say, what's up with it? They say because it's the house. She's stuck in the house. If it's outside, she can block the person. And so that was when I said, okay, even Mpumi is even asking you, why didn't you choose yourself? Mpumi herself. So I will say that Mpumi has had her experiences in life. So she's a ghetto babe. So anything goes. But Liema is still trying to come out. I think she has a lot to learn. And she has really learned a lot in the house. It's going to help her in the outside world. So when she kept saying, it's the house, and Jared now told her that it's because it's no okay. Hope they are now able to see what he's saying, that some of the things he's doing is because it's this house. Outside, that's not who he is. So he went ahead and asked Liema, would you believe now that I can give you the type of relationship that you want outside the house? Liema says she doesn't believe that because who she is outside is still who she is in the house. She believes that what people are acting in the house is still what they are outside. Dore said, no, it's not like that. So since you're saying because it's this house, you can't choose because you get to see the person every day, you do this one. If you can't choose yourself in the house, what makes you think you can choose yourself outside? But Jared is trying to tell her, if you move out of here, I can give you that relationship that you are looking for. Liema said she doesn't believe that because she believes the way he is in this house might still be the way he is outside. So that was Liema's own reason for having left the relationship, that because they're in the house, she's stuck, she can't move on, she can't just do anything. And another thing, she loves Jared, that truth be told, so she can't do anything, or maybe she doesn't want to see herself starting anything with any other person, even when they try to, and she turns red flags to pink flags. So the red flags around Jared, Liema has turned them to pink flag. That's why she's able to like accommodate everything. So guys, that they are accommodating all these things doesn't mean they are happy. Within them, they are not happy. The countenance on their faces when Jerry said he loves both of them, he doesn't know who to choose, you will know that no matter how they have two wives, there must be that that thing of jealousy. Like everybody wants to be the loved one. Even it happens in siblings. Everybody wants to be the one that you know. I want my own love to be greater than the other one. But for Umpumi, Jareed, all of them to come ask, you didn't choose yourself. Meaning, you, I don't know, at the end of the day, women, ladies are the receiving end, because at the end of the day, these men will just dust their feet and go. And they'll be blaming you, the woman. Why didn't you walk away? Why didn't you choose yourself? If the woman walks away, they'll be the one to say, she did this one, she walked away. Society will look at you, oh, she's single, she's that, she's the other one. Then you don't walk away and something happens to you there. People will be asking, why didn't you walk? That's exactly how life is. You see everybody asking her, why didn't you choose yourself? Why didn't, if she has chosen herself now, the society will still come to say, she's so. Lema told Jared, if you think I'm going to be single till 35, well, it doesn't matter. She doesn't care and all that. Like, he told her, if you keep looking for red flags in relationship, that means you're not ready or you ain't going nowhere. So let's see how it goes. They should continue with their game. We have already accepted them the way they are. Let's see who wins. And of course, we'll really be, they're already celebrities. We'll really get to see and hear what's happening with them outside the house. So I don't know if they are going to be pursuing a relationship outside the house, because Jared has said if it may or it may not. That's the way he puts it, that relationship may or may not work outside. And he also asked Liema if she believes he's going to give her the type of relationship she wants outside. Sweetheart, let me know what you guys feel. This is a learning phase for Liema. I'm just happy she will learn a lot from here. She will really learn a lot. So let me know what you guys feel. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Don't forget to like. I love you guys. Bye.